Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Luis King Kong Ortiz has been reported already. A lot of you guys probably already know this, but he signed his deal. He signed a promotional deal with Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn. So first of all, a lot of you say thank you, Al Heyman. Sometimes we say thank you, Bob Arum. But I'm gonna say it. We're gonna start a new saying on this channel, and we're going to start saying thank you, Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn's putting on a lot of great fights, and he's really, honestly, if you guys look at it from this way, he's got Anthony Joshua, who's probably the best young heavyweight right now, and he's got Luis Ortiz, who many would argue is the most skilled heavyweight right now. So right now, Eddie Hearn, like my man Sergeant Slaughter from WWF back in the day, he has the game in a Cobra clutch right now as far as the heavyweight division goes. It's in a straight Cobra clutch. And I think Eddie Hearn, if there's anybody who can get Luis Ortiz's career on track, I think it's Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's a guy who, you look at what he's done with guys like Joshua, who are doing 500,000 pay-per-view in the UK, and guys like Dillian White, who's kept very relevant. He's putting on great event after great event over in the UK, so you got to do nothing but give him his credit. Now, Ortiz, is on the older side, so it's going to be important for Hearn to keep him busy. But I'm going to read you some quotes from Eddie Hearn. Here's what he said in regards to Luis Ortiz. Here's what he said. He said, I quote, "Luis Ortiz is one of the most exciting heavyweights in the world, and I am delighted to be working with him. We plan to keep him very busy and let the fans enjoy his devastating power. Luis is an avoided fighter, but we plan on giving him the profile that will we plan on giving him the profile that will make that impossible. First stop for King Kong will be announced on Monday on a huge card in November, and then we plan to get him out in the UK straight after, potentially on the Anthony Joshua card. I'm very excited to work with our first international fighter as we continue to expand into new markets." So Eddie Hearn, power move right here. Now, a lot of people, there's a lot of ways you can interpret this. You can interpret this as, hey, Ortiz is older. Hearn could feed Ortiz to, like Mr. Boxing Today he said in a video, Eddie Hearn might feed Luis Ortiz to some of these other top tier guys like the Wilders of the world, and then when the timing is right, then you put him in with Joshua when he's a little older and has more in turn on him, and then that's how you build up Joshua. But this could also be, him building, probably you get him 2 or 3 fights. I would say you probably get him a fight against a tune-up fight, random tune-up fight, and then you probably throw him on 2 Joshua undercards, and then by the 3rd Joshua card with Ortiz under contract, you could probably make that super fight happen. And I want to see, I'm on record as to saying, I don't know what video I said it in, but I know I've said it at some point, that I want to see, out of all the matchups in the heavyweight division, I want to see Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua, because I think that's a hell of a fight. And I want Luis Ortiz, whether it's against Wilder, whether it's against Joshua, whether it's against Klitschko, I just want the man to get his chance to prove himself at that top level, because to me, he's the most skilled heavyweight in the world, and he's just a great fighter, man. So it is what it is. But he's not going to be fighting Carlos Takam. I know I made the video where I said I kind of reported on the Boxing Scene article. Takam has actually withdrawn from the fight. He ducked Luis Ortiz, and now he's focused on fighting Johan Duapa. So Takam lost a little respect there for me. But yeah, man, Eddie Hearn, power move, has the heavyweight division in a straight Cobra clutch. And Luis Ortiz, I think, being in a market where, and let's be honest here, when it comes to UK boxing knowledge and the intelligence of those fans in comparison to the States, it's a night and day difference, and you can just tell that. I can tell from some of the UK boxing fans that I've talked to just on social media. I don't have to go over there to know that. I can tell that they really appreciate true fighters, and when they get a glimpse of Luis Ortiz, for the ones that don't know him over there, they're gonna fall in love with him, because he's a damn good heavyweight. And who knows, man? They could put him in there with maybe Shannon Briggs. I know Shannon Briggs and Luis Ortiz do know each other a little bit, because Shannon trains in South Florida. Luis Ortiz trains in South Florida. So maybe, I don't know, man. Shannon's got a big following in the UK. Ortiz is going to be in the UK now, so who knows? We'll see, man. But either way, it's a power move by Eddie Hearn, and the options are endless. So let me know what you guys think. Luis Ortiz signs with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.